So I went ahead and pretty much finished the legs, mirrored the weights, and now I have my thigh, my knee working fine, ankle, my ball. So all of that is pretty much ready to go. Let's go ahead and do the shoulders. And the shoulders down here, and remember this give and take is going to be between the shoulder and the clavicle. So once again, go into the paint weights tool, unlock only the two joints that you're going to be dealing with. In this particular case here, let's hide that joint, and let me go ahead and start smoothing out weights. Ooh, I do not want that. I don't want my shoulder weights to go beyond this particular line of vertices. Maybe this one, just a little bit. Multiple clicks, and let's see where that lands us. So that means I need to smooth this one out too. That bit. And that's my shoulder. Now some might say a small portion of these vertices could be smoothened out, and I would agree. Just a little bit, just a tad bit. So let's not overdo that part right there. So that's what my shoulder is looking like right now. Just delete that, and let me try something else. Let me try bringing up the arm so I can start smoothing out some of these weights in the front, and then let me bring it back like so. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Let's start with the front. So these certainly need some smoothing out. I'm pressing Alt S to smooth this out, something like that. Remember, ideally when this happens, your clavicle is going to rotate in the front as well. And you want to smooth out some weights on here too. Just a tad bit, just a little bit. I do not like what's going on over here. And speaking of good models, the fact that these vertices are so, these line of vertices, this one and this one, are so close to each other, causing a bit of an issue for me to work with. I'm going to control Z a few ways back. Let's see how everything is looking. Let me just select this line of vertices. Let's see what's going on. Just go to select. Something like that. And then let me just select those and simply go into my smooth mode and sort of smooth that up just a little bit. There you go. And those shoulders look fairly good to me. Let me save this file. You once again rotate it downwards and my shoulders look fantastic. So you see what I'm doing is I'm very carefully selecting vertices. I'm making sure that the joints I'm giving and taking from are the only ones that are unlocked. Everything else is locked. Let's do the elbow. Okay. So clearly we can see that there is a line of vertices that needs to be smoothened out. And that's what I'm going to be selecting in the front and out here in the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that's the part that I need to smoothen out. So let's go back in here, lock the clavicle, unlock only the shoulder and the elbow. Let's go into the smooth mode and start smoothing it. Yeah, not bad. We've got some work to do right here in the front, so that is something we will certainly work on. Not you. And this is the area that I need to smooth once again. Alright, let's work on these areas right here. See, once again, vertices coming together a little too close, and I'm not too happy about it. But that's how it is, and that's what we have to work with now. Let's see how that folds. That folds much better, actually. Don't quite like the fact that here there's a loss of volume just a little bit, so I need to make sure that I assign some more values to my elbow, if you will. See what's going on over here. Let's assign some to the elbow. So I'm doing this part by part, and obviously this takes a while. No, that's not what I needed. Almost on a per vertex like basis, literally. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Just wanted to deselect all of these. Probably put some music or something like that in the back. Will make things a little more interesting, in my opinion. But this is, of course, tedious work, and this will take a lot of time. No two thoughts about that. This is the area I need to soften up a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and press Alt S to smoothen that out just a little bit. and then these. Oh, sorry. Let's see. Yeah, that looks pretty nice actually. We should select all of that and Alt S it just a little bit. I don't like those bumpy volumes like that. Just want to make sure things are as nice and smooth as possible. Maya doesn't always understand what you want, so you need to manually do that kind of stuff. There you go. That is now coming out to be a much better. Aha. Might be a little too much. There you go. Oh. Tell you the truth, my forearms are hurting right now. Working on the forearms, or the elbows. And my actual forearms are hurting. Yep, looking great. Good enough. Let's lock those. Next up, we are going to be working on the forearms. And this will be fairly easy to work on. Just unlock these two. And I'm going to go ahead and select a bunch of these, like so, maybe. And then comes the easy part, is to just smooth. Smoothing it. Yep, that's looking fantastic. Very happy with that. That's the easy part, as I said. So when my forearm literally rotates, and let's try that out. And you can clearly see that it's not looking as good as I initially thought it was. So let's go ahead and fix some of that volume particularly. And a big reason behind that is I think the gradient is going back in a little too far in. So let's go ahead and go into our elbow and our forearm, and I don't think the forearm should be affecting that far back up. So select. Ideally, I would like to go back to my hard bind and redo this part. Don't have that option now. So let me say paint, replace, and just start adding some. Let's do that here again. Let's see if I can simply smooth this out. Volumes provide much better actually. I think we're doing a much better job. Yep, that is pretty much our forearm. I'm going to go ahead and do the wrist and the fingers off the screen. And then we'll quickly come back again, show you guys how to mirror these weights.